So welcome back, by the way. Now let's take a look at ETH USD, which is our Ethereum. So now before we get started, if you've not subscribed, guys, please click on the subscribe button. Please like, please comment, and like, share, and let's get started. Now we will start to be able to predict this movement on our Ethereum for this week. I want us to actually start from the monthly time frame, higher time frame, right? We start from the monthly time frame down to the 1 hour time frame. Now take a look at this movement, right? I think let's start from here, 2019. We can see that this Ethereum have been giving us a bullish move around 2019 to late 2021. This Ethereum has been going bullish, right? Price has been spiking up. It was fine, it was good. Crypto then was actually ranging, it was trending, it was moving up, it was fine. Then all of a sudden, late 2020, 2021, sorry, late 2021, early 2022, we'll be seeing this drop on this Ethereum USD. We can see that this price and this Ethereum itself has been dropping, right? You can see that it's bearish. And now I've included this 10 period moving average. For those of you that trade 10 period moving average, we all know that once price is above the 10 period moving average, we have to go long, right? But if it is below it, we have to short it. So there's one time that price has been above 10 period moving average. At that time, we've been going long, we've grabbed a lot. Now that this price is now below 10 period moving average, it is even on a bearish move, it is below 10 period moving average. So there's only one movement you sure should be looking for to trade, which is to actually short this trade. Just do not look for anything. Just only thing you should look for to trade on this Ethereum USD is to actually short it, right? So that is it. Ethereum USD, yeah, bearish. Now take a look at this movement here. This is an impulse move downward, right? Then we have is a correction, impulse move. We all know the movement of downward trend. Then we've seen this correction. Of course, after the correction, we are expecting to go bearish again. And this bearish move, we are expecting to actually break this lows. So I believe by the time early by this time next month, which is November. We are at the month of October. Currently, we are at the month of October. By November, this time November, we should be able to break this level, right? So this is the previous lower low. So we are expecting this price to actually drop and break this level. And again, by December, we will see a lot of selling. We all know, Christmas time, a lot of money is being needed to spend, holiday and everything. So one way is that people want to sell this their, crypto assets, by selling their Ethereum. So to actually raise money, to be able to get money to, spend on other household um stuff. So they need to use to spend on themselves and get gifts. So I mean they want to sell crypto. So basically by that December, we will see a massive drop on this our crypto. So which is on our massive drop on this Ethereum, especially crypto markets, there will be a good amount of drop on Ethereum. And now again is that why we'll be going bearish is that we all know the interest rates hike. Inflation is a problem. To fight inflation, they've increased interest rates, and we all know the effect of increasing interest rates. It will become more expensive to borrow, especially all these big financial institutions. They use this money, they invest, they borrow a lot, lot of borrowed money to invest. So when it becomes more expensive to borrow, they'll be very, very careful on how they borrow. Instead, they take their investment to other things like bond, because the bond is one of the safest assets to invest in. And again, there's an increase in interest rates. So I mean, the interest rates of bond will tend to increase. So they tend to move it to that safe assets compared to this Ethereum, where the market is actually just dropping, and it will even continue to drop. And I believe that by that December it will continue to drop more. So on the fundamental aspect of it, we are still on a bearish move. There's no indication that this Ethereum will start going bullish. It is still bearish. The price is still below 10 period moving average. So monthly time frame, guys, we are on a bearish move. So if you want to take this trade, look for a way to actually short it. Do not go long on this Ethereum. That should now take us to the weekly time frame. Now take a look at this weekly time frame on this our Ethereum. Take a look at this movement, right? What we clearly can see is a bearish move. So Ethereum is on a bearish move, and again, it is even below 10 period moving average. I mean, price is below 10 period moving average. So I mean, we monthly time frame we are bearish, right? It says we should go bearish. Weekly time frame also, we are also on a bearish move. You can take a look at this movement here. This is an impulse move downward, a correction, here we have is an impulse move downward, and we've gotten a correction, right? Then an impulse move. Then we've seen a correction. Of course, we are expecting another impulse move downward to actually break this previous lows on our Ethereum USD. So the price will actually continue to play that way. So this week we should kind of see like a bearish move close. Price should not actually move bearish this week. Though price is actually fluctuating a little bit, which is more visible on the 4-hour time frame. The price is not giving us that good amount of movement. That can be confirmed here on the weekly time frame. This is it on this candlestick week here. So you see 4 weeks ago, this is it. We saw little getting closed, no much movement. It was not volatile. 3 weeks ago, seeds. 2 weeks ago, that this was about last week. No, this was 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, this week that just passed, this is it, and now this is the week we are looking at, which is green. I still believe it will still drop further than it will still go bearish, but it will still close red because price is still dropping on Ethereum. So I mean, there's no really much movement though, this October, but we will see a much movement by December. So Ethereum, we are still on a bearish move and the price is still below 10 period moving average. So if you want to trade it on the weekly time frame, there's only one movement you should look for, which is to actually short this price and go short. That should take us to the daily time frame. So by daily time frame, to actually place this trade, we would want to go to the daily time frame and let's highlight some key level here. So I would highlight this level on our Ethereum USD. You can see that once price comes to this level, it pushes up, came to this level, it pushes up. So it is actually tapping this level multiple times for days, right? This is going to about 4 weeks, a month now. This started around the month of September, October. We are in October, right? This is about a month now, which is going to about by very soon we would enter the month of November. So I mean, price is actually been going giving us this movement since last month. Price has been failing to actually break this low, so we would want to alight this level top again, which we will be seen as our resistance level. So if you want to take this trade, maybe you can wait for this price to come to our resistance level. Once price gets to the resistance level, then it will make sense to actually short this position, or you will be patient enough and let's see this price drop to our support level. Once the price drops to the support level, then you can now go long on this Ethereum USD. So the thing is just being patient, by the way. So by this week, we will see this price continue to range, except it breaks above the resistance level or it breaks below the support level. But anytime we don't think it will happen, this week we would see continue to range within this area. So let's see this price continue to range, go to the resistance level, also drop to the support level. So Ethereum USD, guys, we are still on a ranging market move, by the way. So that is it on the daily time frame. Let's what 4-hour time frame says. So I may take a look at this movement, right? I think this price is actually spiking up. Yeah. Let's see if this price will spike up here, reject here, another drop. I don't even think it will even come to this level. Let's see, it will go up a little bit and a rejection should happen and drop down to this support level. So we should be expecting a drop down to our support level anytime soon on Ethereum USD on the 4-hour time frame.